right, so I wanted to share a little bit with you about how you can sell your home in this market. So the current market's changing, and in the world of real estate, we actually call it a shifting market. So a lot of people feel challenged right now to get their homes sold. And I want to share something that we have to actually help folks. We have a guide called How to Sell Your House in a Changing Market. So I've got it here. And I can actually send you a copy if you just want to just send me a message and let me know if you'd like it. We actually have a link and we can help you get a copy of this. But I just want to share a few tips with you and let you know there's basically 4 things you need to keep in mind. The first thing is you need to determine your home's value realistically. You need a real estate professional to help you. You can do it on your own. You can look at Zillow and Trulia and all these different things, but they're not necessarily going to give you an honest answer because they're using an algorithm, they're using a computer program. It works in a cookie cutter neighborhood, but it may not work for your house. And every home's different. Every home's got some little quirks or some specialty things that make it different. They can't see inside your home. They don't know what you got. So trust me on this. You need to get a professional to take a look at it and help you determine the realistic, true value for the market at the moment. The next thing would be you need to market your home in the right way. So a lot of people have said to me over the years, oh, I sold my home before, I can sell it again. So sure, I'm sure you can sell it again. However, things have changed. So today, where the buyers are, a majority of them are looking online first. And so you need to be able to have access and know how to use Google, know how to use social media marketing. You need to know how to use Facebook target ads. You need to know have a website set up for it and how to drive traffic to the website, and that's what we do. So the reason you hire a professional is to get it in the right places and get it in front of people. And in some markets, even though we're doing all those things, sometimes we need to go back to traditional marketing and make sure that we're getting your home in front of other real estate professionals, because real estate professionals have buyers. We don't have all the buyers. We can put it out there, but we need to make sure that the other real estate professionals, the realtors, are seeing your home. And so that's one of the things we do, being Real Estate Association of Sarasota Manatee. So definitely can help you with that. What else? Traditional marketing, doing open houses. There's a specific method, a 7-level open house. There's ways to do open houses rather than sticking a sign in the yard and hoping somebody shows up. So you need to make sure you get your home marketed the right way for today's market and for today's buyer. You want it seen. Get your home inspected and do it early on. All right, so in this area, in some areas of the country, people get their homes inspected. It's a non-negotiable. The seller gets it done prior to putting it on the market. In the Sarasota, Florida market, most of the time the sellers just wait for the buyers to come, put an offer in, then they get their home inspected, and the buyers come back with results. And what it usually means for the seller is lower home price, lower value. They don't get as much as they want, and sometimes it means buyers get scared and they cancel the contract, or they find a way out, or something. It's not in the best interest of you as a seller. So what I strongly recommend, especially in a shifting market, is to go ahead and get your home inspected right early on before we get on the market. That way, there's a lot of things you can do. You can save a lot of money because you're not under the gun to get something fixed. You can find electrical problems that need to get taken care of. And today, it's really hard to get tradespeople to come out and get them on schedule and do things. And so if you've had a home inspection when you're under contract with a buyer, oftentimes what that means is that you're under pressure. You're gonna have to pay more to get somebody out. You're gonna end up spending money and doing things that you may not have wanted to do in the first place. If you get a home inspection up front before you're on the market, or while we're in the process of getting it on the market, then you have the opportunity to go ahead and get a few things taken care of that need to be done. You always have to make sure that you have your electrical, your 4 points really, your electrical, your plumbing, your HVAC, and your roof need to be in great shape, and you want to know that ahead of time so you don't have any surprises. So trust me, we do actually have some great home inspectors we can recommend. A lot of our folks are using like Peace of Mind home inspections and Hope home inspections, and there's some other great ones out there. So when we list, I'd recommend you go ahead and pay the fee, get somebody to inspect the property and get the work done in advance so you can save money and time and not lose your buyer when you find one. Because in this market, once you get a buyer, you really want to get to the finish line, because the idea is to sell your house, right? Not fight with the buyer. So so that's something. And then lastly, I'd say improve your curb appeal. I've so many times in my career, I have shown people property. We're seeing 2, 3, 4 in a day, maybe 6. And sometimes we'll pull up and the buyer says, I'm not getting out of the car. I don't want to see the house. It's ugly. And so they won't even move. I have to go knock on the door and say, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, my buyer's decided to move on and we're not going to come in today. As a seller, you need to have a fresh set of eyes. Somebody come in and take a look at your yard, look at your garden from the curb, walk it, and just imagine yourself through the eyes of a buyer. When you pull up, is this a home you want to go into? Is it inviting? Is it clean and fresh? Everything's mowed, put away. And gosh, I want to look at, if the outside is this nice, I've got to see the inside. That's the way you want your home. If the outside is this nice, I have got to see the inside. So curb appeal is everything. There's a lot more that we have to offer, and I've got a guide for you if you want to go ahead and just send me a link. Click the link, or just send me a message, and we'll definitely take care of you. You can find us online at Selling Suncoast Homes and also at the Butte Garage Group. Look forward to helping you. We can get to guide out to you, and if you'd like to find out about your home's value, definitely can help you with that too. So, all right, selling's not a problem, and if you have to sell, we can definitely help you with that. All right, have a great day. Bye.